Greetings and hello everyone. Today we're going to be working on locating points on a coordinate plane. So our first key concept is locating a point at a fractional distance on a coordinate plane. So the coordinates of a point on a line segment that is A over B of the distance from the initial endpoint A so that's going to be my x1 and my y1 to terminal endpoint C, that's going to be my x2, y2, are given by x1 plus a over b, x2 minus x1, y1 plus a over b, y2 minus y1, where a over b is the fractional distance if b does not equal 0. So this is very similar to our previous lesson, but in our previous lesson we only had just the x1. Now we're also going to have the y because we're dealing with coordinate plane which has the 2 dimensions. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first example. So the first example says find C on AB that is 3/4 of the distance from A to B. So A is going to be my start, so that's going to be my 1s. B is going to be my end, so that's going to be my 2s. So x1 is going to be -7. x2 is going to be 6. y1 comes from my start coordinate, so that's going to be -5. y2 comes from my end coordinate, that's going to be 8. And the fractional distance comes from the question, and it tells me that the fractional distance is 3/4. So A over B equals 3/4. So I have all the information that I need. Now I can take that and plug it into my formula. So let me write out the formula. So the formula is going to be x1 plus A over B, x2 minus x1, y1 plus A over B, the difference of y2 minus y1. So let's plug in the numbers that we have. So x1 is -7. A over B is 3/4. Then we're going to have 6 minus -7. y1 is -5. A over B is 3/4. y2 is going to be 8 minus -5. So double negatives turn into positives. So this gives me -7 plus 3/4. 6 plus 7 is 13. Then I have negative 5 plus 3 over 4. 8 minus 5 is also 13. Three-fourths of 13 is going to be 9.75. So this is going to give me negative 7 plus 9.75. And same thing over here. 3/4 of 13 is going to give me 9.75. Negative 7 plus 9.75 is 2.75. Negative 5 plus 9.75 is going to be 4.75. So point C came from here, find C, is 3/4 of the distance between A and B, and it's going to be located at this point, 2.75 and 4.75. Let's take a look at the next key concept. Now we're going to deal with section formula on the coordinate plane. So if A has coordinates x1, y1, and C has coordinates x2, y2, then point B that partitions the line segment in a ratio of m to n, so there's m to n again, same as the previous lesson, has coordinates b in x1 plus mx2 over m plus n, and y1 plus my2 over m plus n, and m cannot equal negative n, because that would give you 0 down here. We can't have a 0 in the bottom, because you cannot divide by 0. So again, this is a carry on from what we did in a previous lesson. We just had the one dimension, but now that we're dealing with a coordinate plane, we're going to have it in the x, and we're also going to have it in the y. And we have a ratio m to n. So let's go ahead and take a look at a problem that deals with this. So it says find C. So again, C is going to be my middle for this example on AB. So A is going to be my first one, so that's going to be my x1. B is going to be my x2. Such that the ratio of AC to AB, so 1 is going to be my m, 2 is going to be my n. So let's start labeling out the points that we have. So x1 comes from my x value for my A, so it's going to be negative 5. x2 comes from the x coordinate of my B, that's going to be 6. y1 also comes from my A coordinate, that's going to be negative 2. y2 comes from my B coordinate, the y value of my B coordinate, that's going to be 2. And as I said up here, my ratio, m is 1, n is 2. So let's write out the formula. nx1 plus mx2 over m plus n. They're not equal to opposites of each other, so we're good. ny1 plus my2 over m plus n. So there's my formula. Now I have my formula. I have all my values right here. I could take those and substitute them into my formula. So this is going to be 2 times negative 5 plus 1 times 6 over 1 plus 2. And then for my y, I'm going to have 2 times negative 2 plus 1 times 2 over 2, or 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. So let's do the multiplication. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10 plus 1 times 6 is 6 over 1 plus 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 1 times 2 is 2 over 1 plus 2. Now let's do the addition. Negative 10 plus 6 is negative 4. 1 plus 2 is 3. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So point C can be found at negative 4/3 and negative 2/3. So go ahead and review through the key concepts for this lesson and have a great day.